Iraq produces about 3.2 million barrels of crude oil every day. That number is expected to increase to 4 million barrels next year. Roughly 80% of that is exported, much of it to Asia.
Iraqi oil go everywhere. China imports a lot of oil. India. The more these countries develop and progress in the future, the more they will need oil and the more they will import oil from all over the world, and Iraq will be one of them.
Chinese companies also play an active role in the production of that oil, which is expected to reach 20 million barrels per day in 5 years' time. Yet security concerns and immature infrastructure continue to slow that process. Foreign investors are now being drawn to Iraq's oil-rich autonomous Kurdistan region in the north, where companies are reportedly being offered more lucrative profit-sharing deals. This is angering Baghdad, who believe they should control all of the country's oil.
But I'd say that there's another issue that makes doing business in Kurdistan easier than in Baghdad, and that is the approach of the Kurds has been a little bit more business friendly in sort of simple bureaucratic measures, such as making it easier for people to come in and out and for goods to come in and out of Kurdistan.
Roughly 120,000 barrels per day of oil is being exported through a pipeline from Kirkuk in Kurdistan to the Turkish Mediterranean port of Ceyhan. However, that flow is frequently disrupted by either Baghdad, which controls the pipeline, or Erbil, the Kurdistan province that supplies the oil, or by terrorists. Yet companies are still eager to explore the region's reserve, estimated to be around 45 billion barrels.
Well, we've seen in the last 8 or 9 months 4 majors now, oil majors, move into Kurdistan, despite the threat from Baghdad that if they do so, they will be excluded from Iraq. That was a big turning point, I think, and I think it's part of the impetus for Baghdad and Erbil to resolve their differences.
Kurdistan's oil reserves aren't nearly as large as Iraq's roughly 143 billion barrels, yet the issue remains a sensitive one. As long as the central government of Iraq does control the Kirkuk-Cayenne pipeline, which is expected to deliver as much as 250,000 barrels per day as of 2013, the central government of Iraq will continue to handle much of the country's oil exports. Natalie Carney for CCTV in Istanbul, Turkey.